welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to replace this old broken RC servo on my RC airplane. This is a Sky Surfer RC airplane, and I imagine there must be different ways to change this. So I'm going to show you some of the ways that that you could do this. And so first you can, if you notice right here, this is the original one. I haven't changed it ever since I bought the RC airplane. This is the original servo. So this one already comes installed, and it's pretty long. The wire is pretty long, so it runs all the way to the inside. Now the new servos that normally they're available to purchase, they're about this length. So I forget how long it is, but they're shorter than some of the original ones that they normally come on the RC airplanes. So you could either what you could do is either buy an extension. So here's an extension, and you can do it like this. So I'm going to connect it so you can see. So I could do this and put an extension and then just run the wire all the way to the RC airplane inside, right, and connect it to the receiver. But the thing is that sometimes on certain models, there's no space big enough to connect it to guide the wire and get it through all the way without damaging part of the airplane or making it wider. So for this type of airplane, the wing is already glued to the main fuselage. So for me, I'll have to basically get the wing, rip the wing, take it apart, remove the glue, and that's going to require more work for me to just get this wire all the way into the receiver. And also, especially if you, let's say in the airplane, you have it very organized, the wires, the receiver and everything. If it's really neatly organized, then it's going to be a lot of work to get the wire into the new wire into the receiver. So that's a lot of work. So that's something that you have to consider, how much work you want to put into to your RC airplane when it comes to just replacing the servo. So so this is one way. The other way is to cut it. So to cut the wire here in the middle and installing this one. So let me just pull it out so you can see. I'm just gonna try to get the wire out, and I'm going to do it from this angle. So okay, so the wire is just sticking in this line, this groove right here. That's where the wire is. So the other way is to cut it. Basically, cut the wire, right? Make sure that there's no power. You don't have the power on the RC airplane. There's no power, no battery connected before you cut it. So I can cut the wire, and I can connect one of this. This is the other part that connects the plug right here. So this is from a spare. I had the other part, I use it for something else. So in case you have this this type of plug, normally you can get them from an extension. So that's the other end. So right here, so you can see. So if you have a spare plug like this, then here's the other option. I can connect it, solder the wires from here, and then I can connect the new servo, which is right here, and then just plug it in like this. So that's the other way I could do that, but that's going to require me to remove it, and if I want to make a neat job, I have to unplug it from here and solder it the right way. So now let me show you how you can remove this. So stick the screwdriver, a flat screwdriver, just like this, not too much. You'll feel that it stops, and twist it, and at the same time you can pull it out gently, and to put it back in, just press right here where it got bended, press it back, and stick it in the same way that you took it out. right there. And sometimes you're going to hear a click and sometimes you won't. So it all depends how much you bend it back. So just make sure that it's secure, locked. And one of the things that is a good idea to do is that before you remove it, you get a marker, something that would mark. That way you know that right here and this one, these two sides with where I put the mark, that's the right position to put it back. That way you don't put it upside down, and then that's to prevent any short circuit. So make sure that you can mark it. That way, if you remove it, you can know how to put it back the right way. Now to remove the pins right here, the idea is to lift these tabs right here. There's three, 1, 2, and 3. And with this procedure, you have to be extremely careful not to poke your fingers. So right there, you can see I lifted it, and now carefully, I have to I pull the black wire. So keeping the tab up, and let me try it again, right there. And right there, I'm pushing it with the other finger. And at the same time, I put it with this finger. So right there, that's how you remove the pins. So just gotta be patient and very careful not to poke your fingers. So just be very careful. And to put it back, you just bend it back. You bend the little tabs right here. You bend it back. Okay, so you gotta get under the tab and just lift it just enough so you can pull it out. Not too much because they'll break if you do it too hard or too back. And then right here is it's up to you. Here's where you can solder the new wire, right? You can solder the new wire for the one that you're going to use, and and that's how you can um, make it fancy, more professional, and that's going to require more work. But it's up to you if you want to go that way. So right there, I push it back, and then I just push the tab back here, push it down, and it should lock right there. So it's right there, lock again. Now the same thing you could do with this. So with this end. So this is the other end of the servo. And same thing right there. There's some tabs right there that you can see. And same thing. If you want to remove, ever want to remove one of them, and either you want to solder some wires or whatever you want to do, you want to remove it. Same thing right here. The tabs. Lift the tabs and pull the wire. And same thing. And then to to put it back, it's just the reverse of how you did it. All right, so now I'm going to show you the other way, which is much easy, faster, and it's not going to require any soldering or messing with the electronics. So for this procedure, I'm going to just simply cut the wire, measure the right length that I need, and cut this end of this connector. And I'm going to match the wires, tie them down to the correct colors, and then just using shrink tubing, I'm going to use it to protect the wires, put the wire back, glue the new servo, connect the link, and the job should be done easily and faster. And I should get the same results like the other ways. Now, the first step is to test the new servo. That way you make sure that it is in good working condition because you do not want to install it and then not have it work. So just gotta make sure. And for that, I'm going to be using this servo tester. I'm going to write the description on the description down below of this video. That way, if you want to buy one, you know where to buy one. So very simple to use and easy. So so I already connected it, and right here, what I like about this servo tester is you connect on one end the servo, and on the other end is just the battery, so no confusion. So right now I have it in neutral, but if I press right here, it's going to cycle, and you can see right there it's moving, so it is working. And if I push it again, right here, the button right here, then I can move it myself so I can see the travel. Now I already matched it to the original one, so I already have it neutral center. So if I push it again, it goes back to center. So right there you can see it's already matching the old one. So just gotta have one of this to make sure that you install it the right way. All right, so so after that, now I can go ahead and cut the wires. All right, so I already cut the wires, and right here I already tied down the yellow with yellow and red with red, and put the shrink tubing to make it lock and secure. So now I have these 2 wires right here stripped already, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. Very easy. So I'm gonna put the shrink tubing just like that, and then I'm just gonna tie it down. Very easy. So you wanna try to bend it like this and just spin it. This way is getting tight, really tight and really good between the 2 wires. Okay, and once that is tight, okay, now you can go ahead and bend it. So what I do is I bend it back like this, like a hook. And let me show you from this side, just like that. Okay, and now I just bring the tubing, the shrink tubing right here. Okay, and I'm trying to put it in the middle. And now with the heat gun, or for me, I'm going to use this lighter. I'm just gonna shrink it carefully without burning the wires. I'm going to push it a little bit back. And one of the things I like about this shrink tubing that I have is that these ones, they have a special glue inside. So once it dries, it secures and it gets stuck to the wire. So it's like adding glue. Like if in some of them they don't have glue, so those that don't have glue, it's like if you were to add crazy glue inside of them. So this is what I like about these ones. They have a special glue inside that holds and glues to the wires. So once they're dry, they're really secure, and also prevents from any moisture to go inside. Not completely waterproof, but at least it seals it really nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and test the servo to make sure the connection was successful. And look at that, right there. Very nice. Next, using a paint can opener tool like this one, I'm going to use it to split the link from the horn right here, gently, just like that. And I'm going to remove it from the horn completely, gently. And most of the time, the servo is going to be glue, but in this one, the glue has been there for years, so there's no more grip, so it just came off. But normally, it's going to be glue right there. So this tool also helps to pry it out. Let me show you. Gently, you can get under and start bringing it up. So it can also help you remove it. Next, I compared the 2 servo horns to know where I need to install the link on the new one. So right here, I already put a mark to know where it goes in case I forget. And here in the new one, I'm going to install it starting from the top, the 3rd hole, and that should be just fine. Now I go ahead and remove the old glue. Now I add some foam fusion glue on the servo. And I'm going to write the description of this glue in the description down below of this video in case you want to buy one. And all the other things, servos, shrink tubing, in case you want to buy some. All right, so now I gently push it in. All right. And now I position the wire back to where it goes. Now here I'm going to open up more this gap right here. That way I can put all these wires in. And the extra wire, I pull it in gently from the inside. Now to keep it more secure, I'm going to add a piece of painter's tape right here. And another piece of painter's tape right here to keep it more secure while the glue dries completely. And finally, I'm going to install this link protector and servo horn protector. And I already added glue here, here, and here. And if your plane came with it, install it. And it's really nice when they come with it. And right there, look at that, really nice. And this job is finally done. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. Now if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that like button if you like this video. Now I got a lot of work to do more on this plane. Now I'm going to change the other servo on the other wing. That way both of them, they're new, even though this one works, but sometimes I notice it's kind of making that weird noise, and I notice sometimes it does get stuck. So I might just go ahead and change it. That way I don't have no issues with this plane. All right, so thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.